Good day, I hope you are feeling alright after the battle. I can thank you enough for what you've done. I definitely don't want to waste your time, but if you have a moment, I have a request. What did you want to ask me? Svelana lowers her head. This is a very personal quest, and maybe not important enough for your time. I'll completely understand if you say no, but the first time the Stag Lord thugs came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring. Just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket, really, but it meant so much to me. I remember every moment of the day Ola came to me, that ring in hand, to ask if I'd marry him. I was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's house, fearing that I'd misheard something, or that I'd say something stupid and everyone around would laugh. So Svetlana interrupts herself, shaking her head gently. If you happen to find the ring among the bandits' possession, please bring it back to me. It's easy to recognize. My name's engraved inside the band. Svetlana drops her eyes, lowers her voice. There's one more thing. Among the bandits, there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight. In fact, she can be extremely dangerous and cruel. But please, I beg you, show her mercy if you have the chance. I'll probably kill her. Can't promise anything, but if I do come across your ring, I'll return it to you. Alright, I kind of want to know this too. Tell me about yourself. How did you and your husband find the courage to establish trading posts in the Stolen Lands? It was Olag's idea, though I was supporting him in it. We didn't realize how dangerous it was here. Of course, in Restov, everyone respects the Sword Lords, and everyone accustomed to relying on them. Even the mentions of someone like Lady Jamandi could be enough to fend off a street thug or some other trouble. Could maybe even work in some places here, but not with the Stag Lord's men. What can you tell me about the Stag Lord? He's not just some average bandit. If no one puts a stop to him, he'll turn the Stolen Lands into personal kingdom of fear and oppression. I like adventures, but I definitely prefer the ones that involve stopping villains and helping people. We do chaotic good. Can't thank you enough for the hope you've given me. Please be careful. The Stag's Lord is extremely dangerous. Should go. Farewell. Ariel, 8 eyes. The elf looks straight at you through the tangled hair falling over her face. Hey, you're the adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune for stolen lands? You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice. Keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the ones who call themselves your friend are more dangerous than your enemies. Judging by the elf's voice, it's obvious that she started the day off with a jug of wine. Who are you? Elf grants. Anoriel 8 eyes. Once upon a time, I was famous throughout Solemn. Anoriel 8 eyes of Reckless 6. Well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later, and no one recognizes you on the street anymore. What a shame. Why are you called 8 eyes? Once, long ago, I could spot an enemy and pin him to the wall before he could even think of attacking. Some said I had 8 eyes and looked all around at once. Though, it seems I've outlived my nickname. Anoriel stretched her arm forward. Her palm trembles noticeably. I've been drinking so much lately, it's best I don't test my skills too often. Where were you when the trading post was attacked? I was hunting. I got a little lost in the mist, which is the first time that happened to me. I guess I should go easy on the drink. But don't you imagine I'd be scared of a good fight. If only I'd known I was missing the action. But I see you've got everything under control. Famous Pathfinder here in the middle of nowhere? Why? You want to know how one could exchange life with Pathfinder for the sorry drunken rat hole? The light in Noriel's eyes goes out as if someone had blown out a candle. You lose all your friends because of one scumbag, then you'll understand. I was the only one to return from the final campaign of the Reckless Six, and whatever is left of me can't be called a seeker anymore. Nuriel remained silent for a long time, as if wondering if she wishes to poke the old wound. Here's the story. Our leader, Vermont, was the best of us, wise, brave friend with everyone. One of those friends, Advinian Adrescent, sent him a disturbing letter. He'd stumbled upon a mention of some ancient books on the art of necromancy. Secrets like those are best left hidden forever. Trust me. I've seen what that kind of magic can do. The elf bites her lip. I kind of want to learn some necromancy. I'm down. To make a long story short, these volumes were supposedly hidden in the catacombs of Gallows Spire. We decided that the books should be retrieved and kept safe by the Society. We gathered in a tavern, discussed the expedition, and then proceeded to install. It was a normal mission, quick and quiet recovery, and Noriel smells bitterly. But everything turned out to be much more complicated. We barely made it through the Witchgate Forest. All those terrible living trees, undead druids, and their archers of bone. It was a miracle we managed to make it out alive. We chose in Renchurch to stop at. It was marked on Vermont's map as a safe enough haven to hole up in and lick our wounds. How I wish that had been true. Vermont was the first to perish. He was attacked by one of those monsters hiding in the stables. It tossed him about like a feather and threw him down an ancient well. The shout echoed for a long time, and I didn't hear the sound of him landing. And then, Noriel paused and turns away, hiding her eyes. Enough. Shouldn't have gotten into this. Who am I to stir up others' feelings with all my chatter? Better forget it for now. Maybe I'll just tell you more some other time, but not today. Would you like to join me? Oh no, I've got enough things to do already. Better manage on your own. I want to know more about the Pathfinder Society. What is the purpose of the society? It's a school of adventurers. We search for those who are eager to test their skills, and we educate them and give them ideas about where on Golorian they might seek their fortune. They look for forgotten knowledge, secrets, and lost artifacts. They are explorers and pathfinders. We're sort of mutual assistance club for adventure lovers. We exchange experience, share knowledge, and keep careful records in case it proves useful to future expeditions. And also, we publish books for thrill seekers and bored urban teenagers from wealthy families. What kind of members does the society have? All sorts of adventures. We have representatives from all races, religions, and beliefs. The Grand Lodge is in Absalom, but there are many smaller lodges throughout Galorian, and the adventuring captains direct pathfinders on their goals from across all the corners of the world. There are many renowned heroes in the society, and many scoundrels as well, whose service to the society has brought them fame. Whose service to the society has brought them fame. Alright, we'll talk about that. Who does the society support? I mean, who does it serve? No one in particular. Pathfinder try not to get involved in the quarrel of others. They serve only the spirit of adventure, and sometimes they happen to save the world. However, this doesn't mean that there are no black sheep among the seekers. Alright. To go. Well, I tried to recruit her.
As it should be.
Bullock. Greetings. Bullock seems to be in a good mood and greets you warmly. You certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Well, anyways, new day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Restov looks like someone spilled milk and it just hung in the air. I couldn't see anything through the soup, not even with a torch. Feel like witchcraft to me. I'd bet the Stag Lord involved it somehow. Rumors say he deals with all kinds of bad magic. Let's do this before we get into the other stuff. Need to put this on. Wait, did that not add to my... Oh, okay. Alright, she would probably be the one to wear these. No? Oh, because she's got... Okay. We'll just have it for now. Talk to him. Aaron pulls his beard and mutters something that could be either a prayer or curses. Upon noticing you, he winces. Hey, what? Ah, it's you, Gas. Did I start you? I'm sorry, I don't want to say that. Tell me about your past. My life is divided in two parts. The first was filled with blind wandering, doubts, and attempts to serve Torag. The second part began with when I accepted Grotius into my soul and received a clear vision of the world. What exactly would you like to know? Where are you from? My life story began in Larid, a city of dwarven clerics and acolytes. They served Torag and other dwarves' gods. Torag's brother Angarad and Margaret, Torag's wife Fulgrim, his daughter Bolka, his sons Grendanir, Tols, and Trude, and also Torag's sister Drangvit. Boy, that's a fun name. Aaron curves his lips in contempt, but wouldn't be surprised if they built a temple in Torag's pet's dog. Sorry I let myself get carried away. Harem's sight pulls his beard several times. There it is, the once second largest dwarven city in the five King's Mountains. It's built numerous temple caverns, which serves as a place of worship for all the dwarven gods. Many pilgrims from every corner of Galaran come to Lared to pray to their gods. Some remain to live there. The city is simple, imbued with faith. You can swing a dead cat without hitting a cleric. It's no surprise, inspired by the aura of this city, I decided as a young boy to dedicate all my effort to becoming a cleric of Torag. I didn't think dwarves ever worshipped Grotus. How did you learn about it? Oh, the blessed day came at the beginning of a new life. Alone and abandoned by all, I spent many dull hours in a filthy tavern by the roadside. I don't recall the town, nor even the country. I had no money. In fact, all I was a hunk of stale bread. I was weary and almost fainting from hunger. And there was a moment when the whisper from the god became more clear. It was like he was calling me. Alas, my suffering had come to an end. It was a miracle to Gauss, and I had paid full price for it with my torments. I could control myself. I walked out of the tavern and straight into the nearest forest, and there I found the ruined temple of Arduin and the lost Arduin, the lost god. Several figures clad in robes were holding a silent service there, a service to a god I knew nothing of. None minded when I stood beside them. For the first time in my life, I felt myself at home. About something else. Okay, thanks for your conversation. We'll talk later. Okay. Don't really want to have a religious talk right now. Show me what you have. Okay. Truly blessed and enlightened is learned man or wise woman who gaze his pierced transmutation bodily poisons. Even in the pretty and the shallow have the true Ardun, the pursuit of alchemy knowledge, achieved virtue. Yet nevertheless this art not with danger. An alchemist who turns to the imbibing his own concoctions as custom among the young and patient, may wreak havoc upon his very nature. For portion it not merely a concoction, but a mixture of primes with the naked eye cannot see. These basic elements of spirit, once they take root within, may intermingle and converge, and through their union poison the soul. Compelled deeds most disgraceful, or excite with temper of a demon. Interesting. I don't want to buy too much more than that. Okay. Mary. We're gonna talk. Marietta is very silent. Alright, spill it. I'm listening. We're just talking. You don't like it? Mary shrugged several times, perhaps flexing her muscles, or maybe just filling in the silence. Don't know. She admits at last. Depends on what we're gonna talk about. It's about monsters or swords or scars. I approve. That's good. That's a formidable sword, but it's not a simple weapon, is it? Bet it's not simple. Check out how big it is. She proudly raises the blade, and you notice that even though Amiri is extremely strong, she still has difficulty wielding such a large sword. The sword belongs to a real blasted Frostgiant. I killed the beast and took this looker for himself. Fits me perfect. A damn trophy. Amiri's eyes flash with menace, as if she's challenging some invisible enemy to try to take it away from her. Tell me about yourself. The simplest question seems to puzzle Emery. She scratches her head, counting on her fingers. First, I'm a barbarian. I'm strong. I grew up in the realm of Mammoth Lords. I left my tribe, the Six Bears. Emery looks thoughtfully at her four bent fingers and shrugs. And I like fights. She includes bending the thumb. What is it like to be a barbarian in the Six Bear tribe? Ha! Our people are big and strong. We can cut monsters in half with one swing. We can walk 3 days and nights with no rest. We can eat a whole fried porridge. I guess you had a lot of training to become as strong as you are? Training? Haha. No freaking training. Me. The boy of Six Bears got the training. All I could do was watch. Amir's eyes glazed with anger. And you know what? They were still crap even with all that training. Because I kicked their butts hard. Why did you leave your tribe? Amiri. Because they were assholes. All of them. Men were cowards and scoundrels, and women were scared like sheep. Amiri rolls her bloodshot eyes in fear. Men there think that no girl can be a fighter, because they are weak. They are afraid of a woman who can beat them. And females just nod. Go sow hides, cook meat, watch kids, and that's what they always say. But I'm a warrior, damn it. I won't cook hides and watch meat. Amiri's already shouting, her fist clenched tightly. I told them so. I went hunting with men, and what did I get? Still the same. You're a woman. You stay home. He even gave me a nickname, the Soft Chieftain. Like a warrior woman was a funny joke. Damn, I even went to hunt those shit-faced frost giants, and there, Emery suddenly breathing heavily, sweat beading on her forehead. For a moment, Emery waves her hand awkwardly and forces herself again. So I left cowards, scoundrels, and sissies they were. That's why. Quite a good fighter. Amira jerks her head. Quite good. Compared to who? If I was a crappy male, I'd fight better. If that was what you say. She glares at you. Her eyes narrow. Or you say I could be better. Like, go get some training, Emery, right? You're very good in a fight. You're an excellent warrior. I'm just giving you a compliment, that's all. Several more seconds, Emery continues to glare at your face with suspicion, then all of a sudden she mellows. True, I fight good. That's what I do best. Thank you for telling me. Let's talk about something else. Alright, that's all I want to know for now. I'll just remember to keep talking then.
All according to plan.
Throughout the game. Alright. Okay. I need to take care of the Stag Lord. Do you know anything that could help me find him? It's quite the task, you said yourself. The Stag Lord has fortress somewhere in the area, but only a few chosen from the most trusted of the rabble ever get invited. Location of the fortress is a heavily guarded secret, and with the fog hanging around, I'd imagine it would be even harder to find. What else can you tell me about the Stag Lord? Not much. Not like I've sat down and shared a cup of wine with him, you know, but I think he arrived in the Stolen Lands less than a year ago, from what I've heard. As soon as he got here, he took over everything. I wrote to Restov, tried to warn them that the Stag Lord wasn't some typical gang leader, but they didn't listen. The rumors about him are horrible. He'll kill a person if they so much as disagree with him. He never reveals his face, Those who have seen him up close report the same thing. Ugly scars cover every inch of the skin not covered by his clothes. Alright, last question. Tell me about yourself. Why open a trading post in such a dangerous place? I just dislike the noise, Oleg answers reluctantly. I'm from Restov. Cities are complicated. Lots of people and each with their place on the shelf. Bow before this one, fear this one, or bow before this one, fear this one. Don't do business with a third, but be sure to be extra nice to the fourth. Villages are a little better. Everyone likes to stick their nose into each other's business. I just wanted a place where I could be my own master, and so I ended up here. We'll speak another time. Alright, I'm gonna take like 5 minutes, refill my drinks. I will be right back. Cool. Let's continue this adventure. Yep. Alt tab. Let's try alt tabbing. See if that works. Yep. Okay. So if we lose keyboard, we could just alt tab. Come back. Okay. So how do I leave the location? Oh, there we go.
In due time.
I'll take this. But...
Follow my lead.
leave. Take the whole party. Oh, okay, I see. I almost let them all go. Um, weren't we supposed to... Did I not get information on a fort? Dirty old man is bally clothing shelves up to you. His gray hair is unkempt, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkling, freckly hands. When he stops and looks up at his eyes widen, and he tugs at his beard. Strange weather. Invisible fog creeps out of the woods, soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. I don't like this old man. Looks like the kind who can cast evil eye. Who are you? The old man freezes. Remus, but that won't help you in the fog. What are you doing here? Old man raises thick eyebrow. I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe. Visible fog? Does that mean you can't find your way through it? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. The log looks visible to me, or the fog looks visible enough to me. See more than ever. I've never seen so much before. The old man wipes his hand across his face, wearily, but somehow must look and no one else can. I should probably go. Old man stares at you. You hasten, you should. Your rival wastes no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. Do what I have to do. I don't care about rivals. Old Dart barks loud, while cunning one readies to bite. Cunning short, but stubborn. He is now in an ancient tomb that lies south of the trading post, searching for the greatest power that once gave joy and now brings only death. You don't want my nonsense? You'll hear the sobs and screams. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with claimer shall it be. Bound merge, joined by unbreakable ties, claim the land, claiming pain, claiming its death. Ancient tomb has been revealed. Okay. So we're looking for the game. Okay. So we're supposed to look in the area for them.
That is not far.
Their name's a large variety of creatures. It's supposed to be in the woods, right?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Okay.
The end is inevitable. My end, our end, the entire world's end.
Okay. In the oak and heart of Pine Grove looks like a wandering stranger in a foreign land.
Resting would be nice, don't you think? Amiri, have you ever tried to count how many enemies you've killed?
A lot! There aren't even such high numbers. If someone wanted to count that high, they'd have to start making up new numbers a long time ago.
Yeah. Maybe they know where the bandits are here, because I don't. Was I not careful enough with everyone I was talking to?
In due time. What a find!
I see something. It's just not my lucky day.
We will be victorious!
Anything else?
Cool. Story card with weapon marks along the side.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. You deserved it.
Actually, do that.
A calculated risk. Bring it!
Become as dust. My search was not in vain. Ouch!
Damn it.
This was not part
Wow.
of the plan.
These bandits just like murdered me.
Leading you out of our story.
This won't kill me!
Do you not have any like health pots? You don't.
Right.
Wow. Those were some tough
Well,
bandits, yo.
sorry.
I am
Was lost in
prepared.
thought.
Book hammer. Couple of jerks. Hmm. Moss. Loot. I missed loot.
No mistakes.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I did that all stupid. Cast that outside of...
Yes, I'm still here.
it's not
Ready
a lot of
for
health.
anything?
Notice awaits us. The end draws near.
Okay. Got absolutely maimed by those dudes.
Done with waiting.
Alright. This should be interesting if I'm going to be going through this many potions. was the loot you were talking about? Correct fragments of a necklace.
All according to plan.
See a tall, broad-shouldered man, prematurely gray hair, and a decisive face. Everything about him, his stance, his gesture, his intonation radiates confidence. I'm not here to listen to your complaint or your crazy plan, Kressel. We cannot fight Restov. Leave Jumandi's message alone and follow your orders. You'll probably haven't even burned down the old house the Stag Lord seems to hate so much. Shit. The Stag Lord are just going to hide in the fog forever, Kressel hissed angrily. If we don't show them our strength, they'll think this land belongs to them. When are we going to do something worthwhile? Something more than just stealing from these spineless hogs? She stops and she notices you. Damn. The man turns to you calmly. Ah, you must be the guest from Restov. Well, I always have preferred to solve things face to face. I am Akros Insmart, the Stag Lord's right hand. We should talk. And just what do you want to talk about? I'm sure you've heard many stories of Stag Lord and his people. You probably think we're flesh-eating madmen. Yes. We're nothing of the sort, I assure you. We essentially want the same as those who sent you. Ownership of this land and the right to take payment from those who live here and work here. Stolen lands aren't party of Brevoy. Despite what anyone may think, my commander has as much right to this land as Jamandi Aldori. I'm not here to take sides, but if you want bloodshed... Oh wait, okay. I personally forbade Kressler's people from harming the owner of the trade post. They paid on time and worked dutifully, at least until you showed up and disturbed things. But despite that, does this really need to end in violence? Restov is too far away to be able to effectively control these lands, and I don't want to lose any of my people, so please, leave Stag Lord be and leave in peace. I'm not here to talk. So take sides, but if you don't want bloodshed, I'm willing to talk. Neutrality is not long lived in the stolen lands. You performed a neutral action. Crystal's hand out swishes through the air. Enough talk. You will make it to the Stag Lord. Bootlicker. Just what we need, Kressler. Stand down. Well, you'll do whatever you wish. But know that I won't be helping you.
Charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Shit. Shit. Let's do this. Alright, we gotta take her down quickly.
This was not part of the plan.
Damn,
This
dude.
was not part of the plan.
This won't kill me.
Protect me, please.
be worse. And will be. Definitely will be.
I should withdraw for a time.
Oh my god, is she dead?
All right.
Oh, I can't have her die. We'll just load the autosave. Yeah, I can't have her die. Alright.
My search was not in vain.
Nice. Do a quick save before we'll fight this one first. Right, same thing, neutral.
Enemy approaching.
Okay. No, wait, hold on.
This spell doesn't work like that.
Won't kill me! Survive. I always survive. I always survive.
This was not part of the plan.
Man! They just are messing me up. Why did the storm get all bad? Or the weather get all bad? Huh.
Will prevail. Does it matter? Repent.
Doing it wrong. I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
This spell doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that.
Okay. Actually, no, hold on. What the hell? Okay, that was not a good idea. Bad idea. Wait, what? At arrival. Well, first let's do this. I wonder why, like, all of a sudden there's a storm on this save. The turn base? Probably. But I want to use it this way. I want to play it like this. I'm just getting used to the combat.
Does it matter?
This should do it.
Repent!
Serves you right.
Tear them apart!
Shit. Just like everyone's walking super slow now that it's raining.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Which is interesting. Okay.
You deserved it.
I don't know if you can get to that guy.
Calculated risk. I'm wounded. This will hurt. Let's try this way.
Any last wishes?
Why can't he go up there?
This should do it.
They go down!
Out of our story.
Interesting.
The end draws near.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Interesting. Okay. So, that tomb thing needed to happen right away.
This spell's purpose is different.
Time's not waiting.
I'll have to keep that in mind when I get, like, quests. Need to intervene early.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It's good to know.
I know what to do. In due time.
Can you not get up there? I guess you can't, right? Chris letter task. As soon as you're done with the taxes, find the old hut in the woods upstream of the North River and burn it to the ground. This is the Stag's Lord's wish. He literally said burn, burn. It was originally going to be Dovin, but he grew upset with he learned nobody lived in the hut. Said burning house with no one in it was boring. So I said send someone more reliable. It's a strange task, but try to finish quickly. No asking what the or the why bother with a trifle instead of preparing for war and rest off. We'll get to that. Okay. Sweet pancakes, eggs, flour, honey. Oh, we're taking that. Notes of traveling priest. Leg. Imagine this: a girl who's. We can read that later. See, a dark-haired man about 45. Through the wrinkles on his face makes him look 60 at far sight. He's currently a prisoner. Judging from his tied hands, he slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light. He moves his lips as though speaking to someone invisible. He jerks his head up and he notices you. Praise Aristotle. Someone finally chased off those scoundrels. Thank you, stranger. My name is Jod Kofkin. I'm a priest of Aristotle from Galt. Those bandits attacked me as I was crossing the river. Said they wanted to take me to their leader. Make me heal their wounds. Not a chance. Their strength grant me by Aristotle. It meant to help honest people, not robbers. How'd you come to these lands? I was led here by visions sent by Elk God. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I'll take that. Elk God. Jihad says with veneration, Aristotle showed me that somewhere in this wild land lies the Temple of the Elk, an ancient shrine, forlorn and desecrated. I saw the ruins of the temple, and the shadow of a predator lurking in the sorcerer's fog. I felt the echoes of the vicious rituals performing at the one blessed place, I've no doubt. Aristotle revealed all this to me as I could stop the ungodly sorcery that desecrated the temple. And where is the temple? I don't know. Visions, even divine ones, are often vague and unreliable. I know only that the temple is somewhere near in the Nar Marches. But I'm afraid I won't be able to find it myself. What with the bandits lurking around every corner in the place, Jod shakes his head. Neutral good. I'm glad I could help. Jod mutters a bit, rubbing his hands. Oh, these times. To be a surprise to meet an honest man as to see a manticore at a vegetable stall. Thank you for your help. I've exhausted my supply of prayers, but I'll gladly repay you in the future. Once I restore my strength, come to me if you ever need to be healed or blessed. I'm afraid an old fool like me won't be able to handle the mission given by Aristotle on my own. How can I search the temple when the bandits around me here won't let me take a single step? I'll head to Oleg Levitin's trading post to rest and think about what to do next. Please, traveler, if you happen to discover the ruin of Temple of the Elk, come inform old Jihad. My gratitude will know no bounds. Okay.
Applause, please.
Nice. You've searched the belongings for information. You find a cache under all the cloths and blankets. Opening the lid of the small hollow, you find a box full of bottles, an inscription on the side. Wine for the stag, Lord. Don't you dare steal it, fools. I'll make sure of it. Take the wine.
That is not far.
Tape's coming. Hold on. That's the Will-O-Wisp book. The notes of a traveler. Okay. There you go. Imagine this. A girl whose name I shall not disclose comes to town and immediately purchases the most expensive suburban villa. This newcomer spends unfathomable amounts on charity, even returning several tragically perished citizens to life at her own expense. She is very young. Her rough speech and manners indicate that she's not of noble birth. This leaves the whole town wondering, how did the young lady come in the possession of such a huge fortune, and why does she spend it so eagerly? The secrets were revealed to me when I was invited to the mysterious girl's house to provide healing services. The young lady reluctantly displayed something she'd been hiding from everyone: terrible acid burns. The forestalled any question with a single word: El Thuliac. The monstrous black dragon name was well known in the River Kingdom. She had lived in the region for hundreds of years, inspiring the terror and empty settlements. Many experienced dragon hunters attempted to put a stop to her, and all in Paris. No one knew where Elthudiac lair was, or where she would strike next. The wound Elthudiac's acid breath left on my patient's body was terrible, but her soul was hurt much worse. The girl and her friends had found the lair of the dragon. They could have gathered hunters to destroy the monster, but they instead kept silent in search of profit. When the lair's mistress was absent, they would carry treasures out little by little. But Elthudiac suspected something was happening, so she set an ambush for the thieves, and they were dealt with cruelly. My patient pretended to be dead, surviving while the dragon devoured the bodies of her friends. She had much gold left at her disposal, but it came with the burden of memories that recalled devastating cities and countless people burned by acid. Unable to tolerate the guilt, the girl tried to atone for ill-gotten gains with good deeds. I was able to heal her physical wounds. When we parted, she told me she planned to spend the rest of her wealth organizing an expedition to Elthudiac lair to end the beast. I recently heard the rumor that villa had been abandoned for quite some time. It's possible the owner left for other lands, but my heart tells me that bones lie in the lair of Elthudiac, the winged terror and plague of the River Kingdom. Cool. That's fun. Pancakes.
My search was not in vain.
Interesting.
Let's see if we can get past these traps.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. This is where I step in.
To the
Not
dust
my lucky
you
day.
will go.
Boy, she did terrible this time.
Your life is low.
Yep.
As it should be. Focus on the goal.
I think I want to put him back in light armor.
Enemy approaching.
Well, we'll see. Because I think... No, I don't want to do that. I think we have the optimal armor right
Serves
now.
you right.
Yeah.
I don't like surprises.
Okay, that went a lot better. card. Okay. Let's chill out here. Let everyone heal up. Bad rolls, yo. Alright, let's keep going. So we should head up to that
In
house.
due time.
Definitely need to head up to that house. It's an ancient tomb. Abandoned hut. Pygmy League mage. Group of well-armed fighters approaches. One of them raises their voice, pointing at you. Hey, you, stop right there. Kalana, look at this one. Will you do? Group leader lays her cold and watchful eyes upon you. This one, I suppose, but I don't like this snout. She studies your companions carefully, by nonchalantly as if examining goods at the market. Listen, you tramps. We're from the Technic League. Our slave died, and we need a replacement. One of you will be coming with us. The rest of you are free to go. I advise against resistance. It would be a quick trick to kill every one of you. Choose now the one you will give. Alright. Kadak neutral, you sure can talk. Let's see how you fight.
You will be victorious.
Won't kill me!
Our leader charged forwards. Hey, we
This is precisely why you shouldn't resist the will of technique. Enough of this comedy. Hide your weapons. I shall take care of Carry on. Pray the rest of you will escape the same fate. We will fight to the end.
but a footnote in our story.
Survive! I
Wow.
always survive.
So we definitely lost this fight. Wait, that was a mean random encounter. How are you supposed to beat something
All
like that?
according to plan.
I guess I don't know. Is it gonna keep happening? Is the question? No, it's a random encounter. Okay. It was just a really nasty random encounter. No, I'm on hard. The one, like, right past normal difficulty. How'd you say? Yeah.
In due time.
Here, follow me. Okay, we will in a second, but we gotta get this. Mother, please, I look for the herbs. You asked, here's just more than enough. Silence. Did you forget the rules? You speak when I say. Do as I say. Disobedience. But Father, 3 times. 3 times. Enough. I can't. Enough. What the fuck?
Interesting.
Rotten wooden rack. Long over. Okay, trying herbs. Okay. Paradite. Oh. Staircase has decayed and collapsed. I did not. I didn't ask
That
how to
is
help
not
him.
far.
Yeah, I'll figure it out, like, when I can get, like, help and whatnot.
Prevail. Does it matter?
Tear them apart!
I'm just in it for the adventure.
They go
I'm sure there's things that I
down!
missed and things I don't know. I'll discover.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Why does she keep falling down? Wish I could just, like, give him potions without having to do this.
And Lindsay was called for.
Yes.
What you want?
Oh, man. No, you're good. You're good.
Ready for
At this
anything?
point, I'm just, like, on adventure. I don't think I'm stuck anywhere yet, so I think I'll be fine. No, I don't mind when people try to throw advice. I don't mind at all. I think that's part of being on Twitch, right? Streaming games. You're playing it, you know more than I do. It's always fun to share knowledge. As long as it's not story-driven knowledge, but like game knowledge, I'm all good about it. But yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna probably go hit that temple thing after I take care of these guys. All good. Won't kill you, your powers will be of use to me for now. Do as I say. Man, he was a
The
jerk.
end draws near.
The timber shed.
Each step brings us closer to the end.
See if she can pick that.
Applause, please.
Nice. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is this. What is your... Sword does 3 to 17. Okay. It's gonna be really hard to find something that does that, right? Yeah. Save up.
I have been waiting for you. The
Familiar outline
flowers,
the nymph appears
birds,
before you.
and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers.
Okay.
They will perish before long in this bog.
I'll probably do that after this then. More people would help.
There was a guy in my tribe. Kept walking around listening to voices. After a while, they told him to jump off a cliff. Be careful what you listen to.
Had a strange vision, a young man and an old druid who tortured him. Then they exchanged roles.
Yes, yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, and has since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. But what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly.
Tell me more about yourself. I'd like to know more about my ally.
Do you really wish to know? Fine. I'll tell you a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young nymph. She lived in an enchanted forest, where 1,000 birds sung day and night, where the sun often left a spark or two hanging in the tree crowns, and where the starlight fell on sleepy glades like a glowing soft haze.
Yeah, those slavers are gonna take a little bit. They definitely were a pretty rough encounter. The fact that like everyone was scared, that's kind of annoying.
The young nymph loved simple things, like sitting by the stream with her friends, braiding each other's hair and adorning their braids with crystals made of dew, or watching the flowers blooming. But inside her soul, the young nymph dreamed of something more.
Its voice is quiet but clear. As you hear it, you seem to sense the aroma of the forest glades washed with the morning dew, mixing with the odor of spring meadows of flood blooms.
Oh, dreams. Nothing in any world can live without them. Even a seed that falls in fertile soil cannot sprout without the dream of the sun. The same was true for our nymph. She wished to turn her enchanted forest into a true fairy tale kingdom and fill it with thousands of wonders. But plans so ambitious rarely go unnoticed by greater powers.
You know it's creeping to the aroma of the forest and meadows. Now you smell a storm coming.
Those greater powers decided to punish the nymph for her boldness. They sent a horrible monster to poison the enchanted forest and kill the singing birds. The nymph was forced to flee, and finally she found shelter here in the stolen lands. Here she hoped to sprout the seeds of a new dream, even as she mourned the dream she'd lost. But then the magic mist appeared, killing everything that lived. And the nymph cast about, desperately searching for help. So far, these are the fairy tale's final words. But I hope this is not the end just yet.
Tell me what to do next. Oh, would you be willing to share the details of your story about these evil powers, the enchanted forest, and monsters?
One day, perhaps. Perhaps I will tell you more. But it doesn't matter now. We need to concentrate on the problems at our doorstep. The Stag Lord, the Druid, the Mist.
Tell me what to do next.
Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the Druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future.
Return later. Farewell.
I will be waiting.
Okay. I'm gonna save some of the crap out of that because I don't want to have to go back every single
What's
time.
as it should be.
What did you guys discover? Oh. Went to the old Temple of the Elk again today. Wicked gloom place, just like my soul. It used to shine once, and it is hollow and horrible now. Did he spy on me? Maybe I should lock him up. No, let him be. What can he do? Useless coward. Just whimper and hide.
You come again. Did you find something?
I didn't actually come back, but thanks for following me. Found the druid's note. They mentioned a Temple of the Elk. Can you help us?
An ancient temple. The temple of the stag god. Yes, that must be it. The place of power where the druid created the fog. Perhaps we'll be able to cleanse it from there. The temple hides in the thicket not far from here. You will need to go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there, summoned by the druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope.
I have a clear goal now. I'll continue my journey. Okay. When House Time Ward apparently
In due time.
deserted.
What a find!
Nope. Dude, perception is always the greatest. Token of the Dryad. Oh, whoops. I didn't even see what I collected. Okay, the necklace.
Everywhere I go, a pall hangs over everything. Though people say it was better before I arrived.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Oh shit.
Serves
we go.
you right.
Calm down. Not dead yet. This was not part of the plan.
Yes.
So it's basically they have to stay alive until she like comes down with that sword.
I know what to do.
Basically our group right now. Oh, there's nothing in there. Culinary herbs that I tried out long ago.
What troubles you?
Alright. One second, I'll